people love their outdoor living spaces, and this 4-part series is full of great projects and ideas I've used to create outdoor living at its best for my own home. Check it out. The renovation of my patio into a space for outdoor living at its best is completely finished. The roof over the space worked out that very way. We had a shed-type roof over the area where we wanted to add an outdoor kitchen, but it wasn't quite large enough. So I decided to remove it completely and build a proper roof system that is architecturally correct for the home. Yes, that took a little more time, a little more labor, and yes, a little more money, but we did it the right way. Now we're in the middle of another one of those scenarios with the patio doors that lead to the dining room. So we removed the doors and their transoms, leaving us an enormous 10-foot by 9-foot opening that we're filling with this Overture full-view folding door unit. Installing this massive thing is a little more complex than your typical patio door, but Mike and Drew made it look so easy.
Okay. Is
Hey
it
there.
complete and entirely operational?
Just a little bit of caulking, a little bit of touch-up painting. It's good to go.
Well, show me why you wanted this so
Okay,
badly.
well, let me show you that exactly, because with just opening that, a flip of a switch here, pushing that with one hand,
Oh, wow.
I can change all of the inside to the outside. Think about it. 8 people sitting there, 6 people sitting out here. We can have some fun with this.
That's really nice.
But all we
That
need
really
is a
nice.
little bit of painting or your paintbrush.
I know a good painter.
Now that the counters have been polished and sealed, Alan and I can begin installing the accessories in the outdoor kitchen, starting with this cool grill.
Just think of all those gourmet meals coming out of this. How many of those gourmet meals am I going to have?
Any you want.
Oh, good.
I'll tell you what. You got time? You got it?
No. Yep. I am now. I'm tied into the notch. There it is.
Now look at the back. Perfect. Look at that. Go ahead, try it. Look at that.
Nice.
Those concrete pendant lights Chelsea made are also complete, and they look fantastic. Chelsea did.
Chelsea told me about them. I wasn't sure when she was talking about them, but I just...
I wasn't sure about concrete lights
I
hanging
love
over
them,
there,
though.
but
Oh my
the
gosh.
correlation between that and this
The countertop.
and the size of it.
Right.
Because in a lot of the pendants that we were looking at were way too large to
Yeah.
have 3 of them.
These are fantastic.
And I think I'll take some of the finish that we have on this. We have one more coat to go on there.
Put on there.
Yeah. Alan and I still have lots of things to do to install the other necessities in the kitchen, but we also have company because the guys from Phantom Screens are here today. When the screens are complete, they will enclose the area under the roof at the touch of a button. I've had the opportunity to include these screens in several projects over the years, and the thing that impresses me the most is how seamlessly they fit into the architecture of a space. They roll down into place when you need them, and they completely disappear when you don't. A lot of that has to do with the product design, but it's also obvious these guys take great care with the installation. So Tom, I see you got your track up, but you'll get your spindle in, and then the screen is going to be out on this side of the pocket.
That's correct. It'll be running right downside here on the track that we're going to install.
Okay. That spindle I mentioned has an electric motor inserted inside of it and mounts on brackets up inside the cavity we created earlier when we framed the ceiling. The electrician has supplied a plug inside the cavity to provide the motor with power. The screen itself fits into a slot on the spindle and slides all the way across the opening. To add weight and rigidity, a frame with a rubber seal on the bottom is added to the lower side of the screen. After they test the travel of the screen, the side tracks are installed and secured to the side brackets that went up earlier. The screen will not only keep the bugs out, it'll also filter sunlight and block the flow of most outside air. To protect the space outside the screen from mosquitoes, Chelsea is getting ready to install a device from Newtone called Haven. It acts as a mosquito repellent and a landscape light.
How does that work?
Well, you have the light fixture, and then inside of it is a vaporizer. So kind of like essential oil diffuser, but instead of essential oils, we have our mosquito repellent.
Oh, wow. Does it have a smell to it?
No,
or-
it's odorless.
So when the light's on, the vaporizer's on?
Well, you can control them separately.
Oh,
So you can
okay.
have light, vaporizer, or both.
Okay. Okay, so if it's really cool and there's no mosquitoes out, you
Exactly.
would not have to waste your oil.
Yeah, exactly.
Haven works on a low voltage transformer like many landscape lights, but instead of one dual conductor wire supplying power to all of the devices on a circuit, there are two. One wire powers the lights and the other powers the vaporizer. Each fixture protects an area of about 110 square feet, so 4 fixtures can easily protect an average size patio all summer long. Over in the kitchen, there's still plenty of details to be handled. To smooth out the transition between the concrete counters and the brick wall, we're cutting slices from matching brick to be glued up as a backsplash. Then we're using even smaller pieces of the same material to trim out around the ceramic smoker. Plus, the recessed lights and ceiling fan are going in overhead to cap off the space. It's been a big job, but this outdoor living area has undergone quite a transformation. Before, I had a great pool, but the fence that surrounded it was in pretty sad shape and the landscaping just needed a little new life. We had space to cook and eat under the porch roof, but it was a little broken up and didn't really blend into the indoor space as easily as I wanted. Now we have the whole package that we've always dreamed about. Our new fence not only offers privacy for the backyard, it's a thing of beauty in itself. Now the fence and landscaping it surrounds are worthy of the pool and pergola we already had in place. By extending the porch roof, we enhanced the look of the house and created cover for the outdoor kitchen I've always wanted, complete with all the amenities I've always thought about, and I love those cool concrete countertops Alan and Chelsea built. There's also plenty of space to relax and enjoy all those meals. And when we want to blur the line between the inside and the outside, we can simply open up the folding patio doors and the space becomes even larger. Plus, we can enjoy it regardless of what the weather's doing outside by lowering those retractable screens to shield ourselves from the bugs and the outside temperatures. Boy, I can really relate to homeowners and their frustration in making all of the decisions you have to make when you do any kind of remodeling project. Sharon and I probably made 500 decisions to make all of this work, but now I have the best of both worlds. I can enjoy it on a pretty day like today, or if it gets a little cold, hot, or the bugs get bad, I can push one button, the screens come down, and I can have even more of a comfortable area. Or I can pick up another remote, push the button, and I've got air conditioning and heating coming into this space, and gotta relax and enjoy a little TV every now and then. You know, this is a perfect atmosphere for a party. You know, it's great to see our friends and family enjoying our new backyard living area, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it all come together. Hey, thanks so much for watching.